Today when I walked into this new campus which is being built, I certainly felt a sense of pride. I think after City Palace in Udaipur, this will be one of the structure to look forward to. It's a very good feeling to be in a new campus. I'm here to talk about my experiences of IIM Udaipur and how that has served as an inflection point in my personal and professional journey. Now if I introspect and if I connect the dots backward, few things which really have affected me as a person or as a professional, I would point out first and foremost is ownership. Why I say that? When we joined this institute, I was the third batch. We were the third batch, and in terms of processes, student societies, clubs, committees, everything was shaping up. Nothing was set. It served as an opportunity to come forward and take that role. I personally invested a lot of time in setting up a dramatics society, which I'm really glad that it is still functional, and in evening today itself there's going to be a play. I then took part in cultural committee and then went ahead and got elected to represent students in the Council of Student Affairs. One thing which I clearly remember in all that experience of coming to represent your batch and coming to do something for your institute is a sense of ownership which institute has inculcated. The place which I am currently working is also kind of a startup in which management has changed. A lot of business processes are changing, teams are changing. Do I feel uncomfortable with that environment? No. Majorly because of my experience here in IIM Udaipur. Before coming to this institute, I had never ventured out of my home state, which is Uttar Pradesh. First time I came to some institute outside of my home state. I first time lived in a culture which is cosmopolitan. We had students from all across India. In fact, some joined from abroad as well for their projects. And now when I'm working in Mumbai, which is as close as India can be to a cosmopolitan, and to an organization in which there are multiple people coming from different experiences, different backgrounds, I find myself much more comfortable with that diversity. If I would not have been given an opportunity to be part of an institute which really fosters and which really pushes people to be more inclusive and to interact with people with whom you may not be comfortable with, so I may not have managed the current scenario that way. Talking about the confidence again, one incident I clearly remember in IIM Udaipur is that there is one assignment that there's one course, International Business Practices, in which a group of students go abroad. I went to Thailand to do a project on Aditya Birla Chemicals. So we were tasked to find a new location in Thailand to set up a chemical factory. And the timeline was 2 weeks only. We just had passed our first year of MBA, and we had to present it to the MD and CEO of Aditya Birla Chemicals in Thailand. 1 week passed by, and we were gathering the information, putting the data together, and there was a mid-review which happened. CEO came and he kind of blasted us. He said that the way you are thinking is very naive and it may not work out. You need to put more thoughts. And then next 1 week, we really put ourselves through whatever we learned in first year and whatever help we could get off. We tried to analyze a lot of parameters. We tried to come up with a comprehensive plan that what can be the best location. He was in Radisson in Bangkok. So he said that you guys come and present your idea to me in Radisson. And we went there. We opened our presentation. For half an hour, we explained that why this particular location is best one. We had compared all other locations as well. And at the end of the presentation, I was surprised to see his reaction. He was kind of clapping with joy. He said, "Brilliant, what you guys have done. If I would have formed an internal team, it might not have achieved that." That gave us a really good confidence booster in terms of your approach when you approach senior management, when you approach people who are decision makers. I then became comfortable that yes, if I am putting my analysis through, if I am putting myself up and applying whatever I am learning, it will certainly make sense.